my name is Erica Ash and I'm the creator of Hoofbeat Collective, and it is Think About It Thursday. And today I wanted to hop on and share with you 3 reasons why you might supplement your horse's diet with a protein source. Now, protein, remember, is the building blocks of the body. It is involved in muscle, bone, tendon, tissue. It makes up the entire body. There are up to 1 to 3 billion proteins per one cell, if that gives you a size scale. So proteins are made up of chains of amino acids, and amino acids are kind of like letters in the alphabet, and you need all the letters to make up a certain word. But if one of those letters is missing, you can't make that specific word that you wanted to make. Like if you were going to spell word, W-O-R-D, and you didn't have an R, you couldn't make that word. So proteins are the same. If one of those amino acids or letters is missing, then it can't put it together to create that specific protein. So that leads me to why you might want to supplement protein in the horse's diet. Now, supplementation does mean to add, and I don't take this lightly. I really dive deep and ask lots of questions before I add something to my horse's diet, and I need to have a good reason. And then I look for sources that are pure and single source, like we talked about last week in last week's live videos, before I actually go ahead and add that to the horse's diet. Now, down to the top three reasons why I would add protein. So the first is hoof, and the hoof is comprised of keratin, and again, going back to the proteins. So one thing is poor hoof growth. Every 6 to 8 weeks, your farrier comes out and he's like, gosh, your horse has really poor hoof growth. I hardly can trim anything off. If the hoof splits or cracks or splays or is kind of shelly or has some of the white line, if you're a little bit more prone to thrush, or if it's softer and squishy and doesn't have good strength. So that's kind of where you get that chipping or that splitting. That's one reason you would want to add protein supplements. Now, the second is the hair coat and hair growth. This goes mane and tail plus the whole body. My first telltale sign is a dull coat. So a dull coat with no luster or sheen or shine is just lacking in protein. Then the next thing is a coat that starts to lose pigment. Not necessarily just in sun from bleaching, but just fades and looks not as bright and brilliant. Again, another sign that you would want to add protein. Now, the third goes into muscles, and this is the lack of or poor top line. So the top line is the large muscle that goes from the wither all the way along the back and over the rump and the croup to the top of the tail. So that is the top line of the horse. That is the largest muscle group of the equine body structure. And that is one of the top, the main noticeable signs of protein needing to be added is when that top line, that large muscle, starts to thin and dwindle and look not so round and robust and strong. Now, there is a top line quality score that you can conduct on your horse to assess that value or the shape and quality of that muscle group. So those are my top 3 reasons why I would add protein as a supplement to my horse's diet. And remember, I don't take supplementation lightly, and I look for a clean source and a single source supplement. So that is my Think About It Thursday video today, and I hope you join us next time on Hoofbeat Collective, where I come to you to give you a little tidbit mini fast track to build your confidence and clarity to keep your horse happy and healthy. All right, see you next week. Bye.